Now let's briefly touch on the no net issue. So a basketball rim having a net on it is a luxury. You don't need a net in order to play, in order to shoot. But I would say that it is an important luxury to have. Because a net on a rim serves two important purposes, which is, number one, it's just an indicator of whether or not the ball actually goes through the rim or not and makes a basket. Especially in the style of today's game, which is like players shooting a lot of long distance threes. I would assume it's easy to sort of lose the ball under those kind of conditions and make the mistake of whether or not the ball actually goes through the hoop or not to make a basket. I'm sure it's been mistaken both ways of whether or not the ball's gone through or not. Maybe it's gone through and not been counted, or it's not gone through and then it's been counted. Either way, I'm sure that mistake is made a lot on basketball rims with no net. So having a net is just helpful when it comes to indicating whether or not a shot actually goes in or not. But number two, and I think kind of overlooked and underrated, is the idea that having the net on the basket is also very satisfying. It adds a level of satisfaction to the game, to making a basket. To me, one of the best feelings in the world, especially in specifically to basketball, is when you take a jumper and you can just feel it. You feel that it's perfect. You can feel that you're shooting it exactly the way you want to shoot it. And as soon as it leaves your hands, as it's coming off your fingertips, you can just feel that that shot is good, that it's going to go in. And then when it goes through the hoop, when it swishes through the net, you get that satisfying swish of the basket going through the net exactly the way you had anticipated that it would. Not only that, but think about layups, right? When you shoot a nice soft layup and it goes through the hoop and it comes down through the net, if there's no net there, if you shoot a nice soft layup, it'll go over or in the hoop and it'll just kind of drop to the ground. But if there's a net on there, when the ball falls through the hoop, the net kind of cradles and holds the ball for a second and slows down the speed and the gravity of the ball so that it kind of just hangs there for a second. We don't really think of that because it's just kind of part of the game, but realize how like kind of satisfying that is, right? That the ball is kind of cradled and held there for a second in the net and it doesn't just plop on the ground because there is no net there. There's a satisfaction there that happens over and over during a game that I don't think we kind of take into account, we overlook and underrate, and that's why having a net on a basketball hoop is more satisfying than you probably realize. So those are my thoughts of my choice of double rim or no net. I would encourage you guys to embrace the double rim. Seek it out, try to find it, practice, drill on it, work on your shot on a double rim if you can. Don't be afraid of them, don't complain about them, just make use of them. Use them to your advantage. Or at the very least, just don't have any thoughts. Just be a player, just ball out. Whatever it is, there's no kind of conditions or situations that should throw you off your game. No kind of double net, nothing. Nothing should throw you off your game. You should be able to adapt to any situation, including a double rim or a no net, if that's the case. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up.